So the owners of the Bears don't show up. Aaron Rodgers shows up first.
There you go.
Oh, God, don't tell me there's two of them.
No, you know what this is? This is the dictionary, and you're looking at the definition of doppelganger.
Look at that. Right?
319.
That's pretty much dead on. Well, that's better than the game at this point. That was that was amazing.
As good as.
No shirt. It's aggressive. Temperatures in the 40s today here in Lando.
Is that TV's scary face? Jay? That's a little scary.
Just a point towards the Kansas City defense. Not sure what Brad Allen is discussing with his fellow officials huddled up at the 10-yard line.
It's your call, heads or tails? Called tails? It is heads. How many times you let the ball? Hey.
Teams were ready, the officials were ready, just the yard markers weren't ready, so they had to
What were they getting, a hot dog? Or like where were they? You've got one job.
The guy came running down the field. That's why they stopped the play. So.
The difference is a touchdown. 49ers lead. This is the NFL on CBS.
He's the only player in NFL history with 10,000 pass yards, 65 pass touchdowns, consistently looking like a video game cheat code out on the field. Kids, that's what video
all
games.
the kids are saying, what was that?
Yeah, that was our video game.
Spent many hours playing that. Listen, kids, that's all we had, okay?
See number 132? That's a special significance. That's our own John Parry's number.
Oh,
Number one in your heart, though, Steve.
So when you walk in, do you say, hey, I got to have 132? How does it work with referee?
They didn't think I was going to last very long, so they gave me a number like 132.
And Washington needs something. Heineke pressured again, gets decked again, and that is incomplete. And Parsons is everywhere, Greg, literally everywhere on the field. Simply incomplete. Parsons doing push-ups. I mean, why not? I mean, what else can he do? Maybe return punts for the game's over.
Mouthpiece flew out there, too.
Yeah.
That's when you know it's.
No. Now it's.
Now
the mouthpiece lived a tough life.
If it was an offensive lineman, he'd just go back down there and pick it up. Receivers aren't going to pick that up. There he is. He yanked off a Williams face mask right there. Yeah, it's still right there. You see it? Nobody wants to pick it up. That thing's got cooties.
At this point, man, you're like, all right, we'll just let it go. Vic Fangio came out on the field while Dan Campbell was talking and reminded the official to start the clock. He's waving his arm, He's
got a reservation. He's got plans. Here he is making the move, 93. Right there, getting up, boom. Oh, he didn't even. You look like one of those soccer players when they all line up on a free kick or a penalty kick or whatever.
Extra blocker in for the Lions. The give is to Reynolds. Reynolds breaking tackles, and Reynolds into the secondary. Craig Reynolds caught from behind by Ronald Darby. But the guy they called Netflix in preseason because he was called off his couch. It's the biggest battle of the season. Who will win it all? Not Mark Sanchez. The Masked Singer season finale.
Shots fired.
Are you going to win the Masked Singer?
Too soon, dude.
Is it too soon? Sorry.
Way too soon.
It's Brady named this week for the second time the Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year. Just the third ever to be named Sportsman of the Year twice. Wow. The other two, LeBron and Tiger.
Yeah. Yep. So Michael Jordan wasn't good enough to get out twice. Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Steve Van Jefferson competing against his dad, Cardinals wide receiver Sean Jefferson tonight.
What is the emotion like for Dad over there on the other sideline watching that ball in the air, and then he looks up, he's
deep
like,
inside.
It's number 12 going over.
Deep down.
Do I want him to catch it or not?
It's kind of like this. Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
How about I hope nobody's watching me as I cheer on my son?
Yeah.
A little jump around time now.
Senor Cheesehead, I think that's the guy's name.
This is a party. No question about it. When the Green Bay Packers are in town, you can walk around town, you can see the fans, the I own you signs. Even the Bears will dance at the end of this thing.
Even the Bears figure they might as well get into it.
Yeah, might as well have a little fun, but
It's a no fun zone over there on the bench.
I'd say if you've never had broken ribs, and remember he came in with those bad ribs, and he's going to do some push-ups. He's a tough kid. I always wondered about the people sitting behind, like Aaron Rodgers there. Would you have trouble seeing over the top? Or would you be more of the Jedi type cheesehead?
No clue. Rodgers to the sideline, turning around, and Adams can't make the grab. Jalen Johnson is there, and the crowd is booing because there is no laundry on the field.
You ever see one of your kids when you know you got caught doing something? Jalen Johnson, at the end of this play, put his hands behind his back as if to say, no, I didn't do it, but watch this. There's a sort of an equal push. I think that's a good no call right there. Watch Jalen Johnson put his hands behind the back. No, I didn't do it. That's great. The run through right here as the guard pulls. Roquan Smith said, I'll take that hole right there, and just blew it up. And that is a large man, 250 pounds worth of A.J. Dillon that he just took to the ground.
With the biggest thighs you've ever seen, right? One thigh is what? God, Quadzilla, and then the Quadfather,
and the
right?
I like the Quadfather, I'll be honest. I like that one.
Coming up on the Verizon Halftime Show, we've got all the stars and highlights from around the league. Plus, Strahan is back from the stars. It's all coming up on the Verizon Halftime Show.
This is what you wanted?
You could use more star wipes, I think.
Okay.
They beat some good teams. They took down the Super Bowl chance. It's been David versus Goliath, right? The slingshot. Coach Rivera has them throwing rocks in the locker room, which you know well, right? They take down Russell Wilson and Cam Newton, then they go to Vegas and take them down in a last-second victory. Well, down 18-0 against the first-place Cowboys. I hope they got a big rock.
Holding 89. Holding 89. Let's find out whether Andy wants it or not.
I'm not sure Brad knows his mic is on.
Yes.
This is like Enrico Palazzo. 3rd and 5. Underneath, catch, and first down. Grabbed by Hunter Renfrow.
That's not a flag.
What is it?
That is not a flag. It looks like a little piece of marking. Something he probably used to separate things, and it says hail across the field.
I have to fight every instant to say
penalty.
Not a flag on the field.
I mean, I know you've got a lot up in your head, but that is a really big.
The helmets were different back then. They weren't as form-fitting and all that. You got to remember, I got on small shoulder pads too, so that makes the helmet appear bigger.
Closer to Christmas. That guy's not feeling very festive right now, despite the jacket, as his Jets trail by 10 with 12:22 to go.
Walking the plank. I'm mad at Bruce Arians. Why does he look like he doesn't know what's going on?
But all three of the other teams going in opposite directions as of late.
Yeah, our producer says trying not to take in water, but this ship is broken, this ship is broken, this ship is broken. They have no choice. Last week, we have to give the context. Last week, you swore to us that purple and pink were your two favorite colors. And of course, we're doing My Calls, My Cleats. And here you are looking really stylish. Those Fox shoes, that is sweet. Those are too sweet for you, Kenny. God, there it is. There it is.
Needed some help from Lindsey Zarniak before the game.
You needed help from literally everybody to put him on.
You know, 2nd down and 10. Patterson tripped up. Ryan went down as well.
I think Ryan tripped over Patterson, or Patterson tripped over Ryan. I don't know which one. Oh, that's definitely Ryan. Tell him, get his old butt out of there. Get out of the way. Jesus. I got 100 yards to rush for. Get out of the way, Matt.
Kurt, Terry, Howie, and Michael is back from his trip to space yesterday.
From what? He went to where? Pluto? Mars? What's going on?
He took a Giants jersey with him. I wonder if he took any of Terry's money with him up to space.
He took none of Terry's money, and he needs to come back to Earth, come back to reality. What's going on up there, man? What are they doing?
He was up there.